Catherine, this is a quick WordPress admin tutorial video that you can reference to do some of the different functions on the back end that we have built in. So to start off, obviously we need to log in as an administrator. So you're going to go to the website /admin, A-D-M-I-N. That's going to bring you to the administrative login page. You'll have your own username and password that I'll issue here shortly. So when you're in, you'll see the dashboard. There might be some different blocks here with WordPress news and things like that. I usually clear mine off. So the first thing I like to talk about is switching from the front of the website to the back of the website. Up on the top bar here, which you have when you're logged in, if you hover over this name, you'll see visit site. That'll bring you to the front and you're still logged in, so you have this top bar up here. One of the most important ones that you'll use is edit page right here. Whatever page you're on and looking at, if you click on edit page, it'll take you to the edit screen for that page. And also at the top bar over here, you can log out as an admin. So you can switch back to the dashboard over here as well. Dashboard, visit site, back to dashboard. It's a quick way to go from the front to the back. So I'll go through the slideshows first because I know you wanted to change the order of those. Your meta slider section is over here. And this contains all the slideshows on the website. And when we put them in, we just put it in naming them homepage or the address, wherever they live on the site. This little arrow here will maximize and minimize so you can see all of them at once. This is the slideshow plugin. There are a lot of extra settings, but the main thing which you wanted to do is be able to change the order of photos. So we can very easily do that by picking the slideshow you're on, drag and drop, change the order, and then always remember to save, which is up here, top right. One of the important parts of the slideshow is what's called the shortcode here in this how to use section. So that meta slider ID equals 784, that shortcode, you copy that, and wherever you put that in content, it'll show this slideshow. You'll see that we have a bunch of these embedded already on the different properties and the home page. So let's go look at that. I'm going to go back to visit site. I'm on the home page now. All right. So looking at this, we have lots of rows, some columns here broken into 3 columns, some more rows, and then this slideshow. So there's an edit button here, but also don't forget whatever page you're on, you can click the edit page at the top bar. So let's look at this. The home page is pretty complex. There's a lot of different rows and columns. And this whole system is also drag and drop. You can move things around. So here is the slideshow. And there's that shortcode, which is making the slideshow show up in this section here. So I'm just going to make a new page so I can explain the way that the page builder works. You're going to have 3 tabs here. One's going to be visual, which will work for simple pages, text, which is HTML ready, and then page builder. So when you select page builder here on this tab, you get the ability to add rows, columns, and all these different widgets, which can be images, slideshows, text, whatever we have here. So if I wanted to make a 2-column row, I would just set this accordingly. Click Insert, and it's going to give me 2 sections. What's nice about this plugin is it's mobile friendly already. So when you're adding content, as long as you divide everything up into rows and columns, it will scale and stack for mobile, tablet, and desktop. It takes a lot of the extra thinking out. So let's just add another single row. You can also duplicate rows, delete rows, and now we have a basic layout set up. So let's say I wanted to put an image or some text right here. I'm going to click that area, click on Add Widget, and then you have your different options. The most common one that you'll see around the site is the editor here. And once you have it in, you can click Edit, and it will give you a basic word editor. You can do different things like centering, bold, italicize, create headers, quotes, even have a list option. So just some basic word processor features in here. So let's say I wanted to center this, make it a big heading. Let's make it bold. It's already bold. So click Done, and I'm going to put this here, drag this up, so that whole text we added should be centered right in the middle of the page. And I'm going to publish this. Let's see what it looks like. There we go, a centered heading. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out. One move to trash. So the next portion is the menu, which is under Appearance, Menus. So here we have the basic menu structure. You can see some are indented, and that actually makes them drop down from rentals. So when looking at the site, all the indented items here are in that order. So if you did want to change the order of these, you could easily do so by grabbing and moving it around like so, and then clicking Save. So adding a plugin is easy if you ever do get into this. I'll put one in that we're going to use for your SEO plugin. So we have an SEO section over here, which has some different options and features. But most importantly, if you look at all your pages, we have this Yoast SEO section here below the page content. Let me get one that actually has content. This is your rentals page. So the SEO section actually shows you a preview of what it's going to look like when this particular page shows up in Google or another search engine. It also gives you the ability to customize all these different settings like page title, meta description, and there's some nice features that will help you write better content for search engines. That's basically it for the admin tutorial video. I'm sure we'll talk soon. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.